Hey, welcome back to EUC Learn Along. I'm trying to sit in this chair, but we're back. Things look different. Yeah, I went to do a upgrade of my box to server 2025. It did go successful, but I did the core installation and I missed the parentheses for the desktop experience. And I just had a command line up. Good times. So I just went ahead. I guess there's no way to change that anyhow. So once you commit to it, you're in there. So I just formatted the box, got ISO on a thumb drive, and just got the desktop experience for Server 2025. A little bit more effort I had to put in versus what I was looking for, but that's where we're at. Yeah, instead of doing our lab and the new OS, we get to use it too. But anyhow, I got it up, got my theme, looks great. Got Hyper-V installed, changed some settings within there, got the lab back installed again. It only took about 10 minutes. Got my apps installed using Ninite. Pretty quick process. Anyhow, so the last one, we set up the lab kit. Pretty straightforward. Create that external switch. Hit setup, on your way. So that's what we got. So we got our VMs up, our management VMs, our main controller, our gateway, and configuration manager. So I went ahead and logged into the configuration manager, and we're going to do a task sequence for bare metal imaging. All right, so I think a while ago we did how to deploy apps, very simple, high-level stuff that we configured. What else did we configure? This was a while ago. We did our client settings before. Most of this we'll leave alone, but we'll do some task sequence, and then we'll get further and further down that rabbit hole of SCCM. Anyhow, I'm gonna use the doc that was provided from Microsoft with the lab kit, and we'll just go from there. So I know there are a few pieces that I need, and we can get that set up. We do need our install WIM. Packages. Sources. And we're just going to kind of mimic what they got. Win11-OS- what is this? Image. And that ISO that we need. Is it S? It's D. Media. Oh, I can do it this way. Insert. Microsoft. And again, I think some of the document is dated, or I don't have access to stuff, but we're kind of halfway in, but early on, again, we're kind of skipping through. They tell you how to get this with the Win11 for Business ISO, but I don't think that's relevant anymore. So I couldn't get it. If I can't get it, more than likely you can't. So I just got the eval, and I know that works because I did this maybe a month or two ago. So yeah, let's get that 111. Got our ISO, sources, install WIM. There we go. We got one file explorer open. That makes sense. 5 gigs. All right, we're going to be here for a little bit. All right, so that's going. All right, we need to enable Pixie, Photo, Configuration Manager, Admin, Overview, Distribution Points. And we probably need to go to Properties. Pixie, enable Pixie. Yes. Anything else they want us to enable? Enable to follow settings. Enable Pixport, yes. Review the required ports. Yep, we saw that. Now this. Yep. Enable unknown computers. Yep. And uncheck required password. All right, so we're not going to configure anything else. It should just automatically Pixie, and we should be set. All right, is this thing still copying? It sure is. All right. What else are we looking at? All right, create a bare metal task sequence. Was that it? Pretty straightforward, I guess. All right. Go over here to software, operating systems. We've got task sequence. We don't have any. Oh, I'm skipping ahead. Operating system images. We need to add, but we need to wait for it to finish downloading. All right, so I think that image we're using is 24H2 or is 23H2? I think it's 24H2. Again, these a little old, but it's all the same. Almost done. And then we're using our free version of Office. All right, so that's there. Close that. Got everything organized. Good to go. All right, so back over here, add operating system. Here, let's navigate like they got it. We got our install WIM. Take your time. No rush. All right, check the box. Waiting for it. Yep. Detected that it's 111 Enterprise. Wish I could see the rest. Yep. Next. Language, we'll do Nepali. Oh, can we do English? Oh, there we go. English, 64-bit. I guess I could leave this all as default. Version. I don't need a version, do I? Because I don't know it. All right, close. All right, so we're down here to 10. All right, so let's right click, operating system, distribute content. Add, distribute content, next, add distribution point. There we go. All right, if you got a group, deploy it to a group. Next, next, close. And I think if we go to monitor, deployments, where's it at? Oh, it's right here, down here at the bottom. In progress. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just want to see this update down here. Refresh. All right, so far we configured Pixie for our site distribution point, and we imported our install WIM for Win11 Enterprise evaluation. Again, I don't know if the version is 23H2 or 24H2. We're deploying it. Wait for this to go green. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, it wasn't monitoring an overview. Distribution status. Monitoring overview. Content status. Just another place to look for it. I knew it was over here. I found you though. Alright, so after this, we're going to do the boot image. Alright, and that's already installed on here. I think when we set up, again, this was, oh man, that's probably a year ago now, we set up SCCM. We did the ADK for the boot images. I don't know what it was at that time. It might have been 22H2. But it came with that package. The Win11 ADK piece. Alright, come on. Let's go. I don't remember this taking this long. Refresh. And there we go. Alright, so we're going to go back to our boot images. Alright, again, we've already got these, excuse me, properties. Verify. Yes, deploy this boot image from Pixie enabled distribution points. Okay. That's good. All right, anything else we need to do? Man, my throat. Where that's been distributed. I don't think it has. Distribute content. Has it been distributed? Select the... Let's go ahead and do that as well. Alright, so in the last video we saw when we pixied, it couldn't find anything, and it wouldn't even pixie, it just go into the firmware settings, UEFI settings? I can't remember. But once we get this set up, it should be able to do... should be able to pixie to our environment. Alright, if we refresh, it's in progress. Again, we can go to monitor, content status. It's just a waiting game. This one should go a little bit quicker because it is a fraction of the size. And there we go. Alright, so create a bare metal task sequence. Now to the meat and potatoes. Alright, so we got our boot image deployed out using 64-bit. We're not using ARM. We got our operating system downloaded and deployed out. We got Pixie enabled for the boot image. We got Pixie enabled for the DP. We're good to go. Sorry, you got to listen to me sniffle in your ear. All right, so let's create a task sequence. You know, we're kind of skipping along. Just create new, just like they say. Install, okay. Task sequence. What name are they giving it? We'll call it Windows 11 bare metal. That's good enough for me. All right, boot image. Got that. Install Windows. So you can run it as high performance power plan. Are they doing that? No, but we'll do it. All right, got the install pack. All right, there's our install Wim. On the button 11. Install one, select browse, select one, yeah, okay. Unselect BitLocker. Enable account. And we don't have a product key. That's fine. I'm having a hard time going back and forth between these screens for some reason. All right. Unselect task sequence. Enable account. Let's put in our password. All right, we got our password. They match up. Next, join a work group. No, we want to join a domain. Browse. Yep. So we didn't create an OU, but we'll just drop it in this default computers folder. That's good enough for me. And username we want to use is lab admin. Our password. Connection was successful. Good job. All right, so we're going to join it to the domain. Let's back up here a second. All right, and that's our password for our local admin. All right, next. All right, we got the install of the client. Where are we at? Next. State migration. Unselect the options. Yep. Not captured any data on state migration. Unselect. Capture. Yeah, they want all of that unchecked. Include updates. Next, install applications. So we could put in our applications. We don't have any, but that's fine. Next. Next. Close. All right, so we got a task sequence. We can view it or we can edit it. So if we go to edit, we'll kind of see step by step what it's doing. We'll restart into Windows PE. We'll partition based on BIOS or UEFI. We'll apply the operating system that we have selected. Apply the Windows settings. So got our password set in there. I guess we can change the time zone. It don't matter. All right. Network settings. We got our join domain. Applied device drivers. We don't really have that set up. But if we had drivers sitting out on the distribution point, you should pick them up, but we don't have any. All right, and then we get the install of the client, configuration manager client. All right, so that's our task sequence. Pretty straightforward out of the box. All right, what else do we need to do? We need to deploy it to unknown computers. All right, so let's go here. The results page. On the ribbon, click deploy. Oh, that's weird. I can't right click and deploy, or can I? I don't like using the ribbon. All right, deploy on the Generals tab. Browse. Unknown computers. If you got other collections, you have that. And click OK. Yep. Next. Deployment settings. Hit the drop down on the deployment settings. Make available. Yep, it's available. Make available to. All right, we want the client, media, and Pixie. There we go. We don't want to schedule. So next, user experience. Not setting any of that up. We can show the task sequence of progress, commit changes. Okay. Alerts. We're not setting up any alerts. Distribution points. Yep. And they want us to allow here and allow. Click next. Summary page. Next. Close. All right, so we're done. We deployed it. All right, so we can minimize our documents. We kind of skip through it. But clients 5 and 6, we'll do 5 since it's we're doing numerical order. All right, if we hit start, it should want to Pixie. Oh, and there we go. It's doing what we want it to. All right, we didn't have to approve anything. We didn't have to put in a password. If I can make this bigger, I would. I think we are missing some stuff. Oh, there we go. All right, so we got our boot WIM. Oh, there we go. That looks good. Here, can I put you over here? Nope. Not going to work out. All right. Got the task sequence, no password. 11 bare metal is what we set it up for. Now it's running the task sequence. And there we have it. We got Pixie all set up. We got our boot WIM. We got our install WIM. Supplying our operating system. Here's that install WIM. And we're good. And we could just add applications to it, or if you want true out-of-box bare metal, there you have it. All right, so there's our package ID. And there is our boot image. Yep. All right. We'll let it go through. Should be fairly quick. The more I think about it, I probably should have put in a reboot at the end of the install, but I think it'll just sit there, and we'll just wait a minute or two. If we wanted to, we could have called this prod, could have had another one for testing, just copy, paste, then do the same thing, deploy it out. We can edit this live. Probably not wise as machines are going through it, but you could. Here, let's go ahead and copy it. Okay, and we'll rename this. And we'll call it testing. And we'll mess around with this one while we're going through it. All right, so this is kind of where it ends. We can add more if we wanted to. We can add a group, do stuff within it. Yes. We can add a reboot. There's reboot general, restart, and we can boot into the default operating system or the boot image. And we'll probably set that to 10 seconds. What else? We can do command line, we can do PowerShell. We can set some variables. We already got it to that done in our network settings. We can check readiness. Ooh, we can do pre-check. TPM, UEFI, network adapter. Cool stuff. What else can we do? Software. We can install a package, install an application, software updates. We can do BitLocker within here. Yeah, we can't do anything with user data. Upgrade operating system. Oh, we can make the task sequence take forever. Drivers. Imply driver pack. But pretty much got everything we need for imaging a PC. And there's a lot you can do with PowerShell or command line. All right, let's look at that one. Select a package. If we don't have a package, you can add the script within here. And once you're done, execution policy you can set to bypass and you should be good. You can disable your steps within here, which we don't want to disable, or you can continue on error. But you really want to exit? I do. All right, but now we got a production and testing task sequence that we can test out, verify everything works, and then we can put it into production. All right, there's our reboot. We'll go ahead and kick that off. Let me see where that's set. All right, let's get our domain controller up. All right, so this is starting to look more like Windows. I don't know why I can't do that no more. Can I do it now? I can. All right, let's see. All right, it has not done domain join or anything like that. Let's bring back up our configuration manager. We can import a task sequence. Yep. Create media. Boot it from a CD or thumb drive. Oh, that's right. We did autopilot a while back. All you do is just import the info you needed for the device and kind of just set your stuff up within Intune. It just uses out of box. A little bit quicker. And I don't think we did hybrid join, so we might be doing that. Oh man, we should have timed this. Got 3 months left on our eval. Let's make use of it. What else did we do at the lab? We had to get Chrome remote desktop reinstalled, but it was all pretty quick. Just waiting. Oh man, they're getting rid of Nintendo Gold points. Hmm. Oh man. I think after this, the only thing it's got to install is the client. Maybe I should have paused it and did a part two. But hopefully, you're still hanging in there. Great things happen to those who wait. Getting ready. Take your time. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna go eat. Still going. We're committed now. No turning back. Oh my goodness. This is too long for me. Schedule. Folder. What they got for Edge? Folder. Okay. Got our Windows updates. Folder. Create a servicing plan. Okay. Policies. What they got for policies? Nope, that's quick. Yep. Excuse me. So sorry. Script. 50. Next. Oh, 60. I'm sorry. Next. Specify script. Okay. Next. Oh, okay. I have no idea how long this has been going, but I apologize. Whoa. Sorry, packages for applications. Oh, excuse me. That's right, we created MSIX. Or did we do Windows Store? I can't remember. Oh yeah, we did. It was this was awful. And there we go. It rebooted. Oh my god. I was so ready to give up, but I waited. I was patient. Kinda. Just a moment. I've been waiting, feels like decades. What is it doing? you done? What? It's just a blank screen. Oh, it rebooted again. Oh, it's circling. There we go. Well, this is the last step. Think maybe it's just my lab for the slowness, but that initial piece that we waited for God knows how long took a little while. But this probably should have been done maybe 15 or 20 minutes ago. But we waited it out. So now it's installing the, the agent to manage it. DC. Refresh. Nothing yet. Excuse me. There you go. It's installing. Come on. You can do it. Come on, just finish it up. We want to see this thing through. Oh, saw some progress. There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So sorry. Excuse me. Getting a little dizzy watching the circle. Got an unknown. I can do this. Look at that. Now I can multitask. Maybe not as good as I thought. Well, just a moment. I see a Windows. Oh, that's unknown. Okay, we got it selected. Making sure you have the latest. Please keep your PC on. Sit back, relax while the magic happens. Well, thank you. Well, the more I think about it, probably should have put a naming script or something in here to name this PC. But we should get like desktop dash something. Okay, another restart. Updates. Doing everything you need to before we get access to it. Making us secure. I like that. I think I need to make this bigger. Yeah. And also network settings, lab admin, computers. We tested that. Well, we got it up. Just got the right time and all that. But I do not see it here, which is odd. All right. We did set a local password for it. But I think we need to scroll up. So we did that. Browse, select computers container, domain OU, browse and select computers container. For the account field, username, core, lab admin, password. So we did that. So what is going on? Create a bare metal task sequence. On the computer network side, join a domain field, browse, yep. Okay, domain OU, select computers container. So it did not join our domain. So I'll have to troubleshoot that. But I mean, we stuck to the document, so it should work, right? No worries. Oh, I can't see anything on that. Oh, need to go to view and then advanced features. Let me save and go back to properties, security. Pretty sure the account lab admin. Member of domain admin, enterprise admin. So it's got plenty. Did I put in the wrong password? I don't know. Or it could be the eval. That could be it. Oh my gosh. We got the eval 23H2. Okay, now I know what version. Yep, it's on a work group. Oh, no, my bad. Min int followed by a string of numbers. So it could be our eval ISO. I could create another install WIM. I do have 111 by itself, and I guess I could test that. But Windows wouldn't be activated because I don't have a key. I don't have any of that set up. Anyhow, we saw all the pieces work. Just didn't do the domain join. But it works. It takes extremely long at that one part in our lab, but it is what it is. So we followed the documentation, mostly to a T. Again, they're not using an eval ISO. They're using the business one, but again, I can't get access to that, and I think that's dated anyway. But we can just manually join it to the domain, or I can try out the enterprise ISO and see how that goes. But we did it. So, all right, so we got a task sequence. We'll probably build upon that, maybe create one more enterprise worthy. And we can use our testing one that we have over here. Maybe do some driver packages. Maybe try to get the domain join to work, and we won't sit there and wait. We'll set it up, we'll deploy it, and we'll do a part B, and we'll find out whether or not it works or not. And what else? Yeah, I'll get some applications too. I'll do like Teams, the MSIX one, and maybe something simple like VLC. Anyhow, sorry about that. Took long. Verified everything works except for the network settings, but it's a good start. But hope you learned something.